So I've been talking so far in January about breaking some bad leadership habits and starting with new beginnings because, it's January. So I want to continue with that idea of breaking some bad leadership habits. And one thing I see everywhere, whether it's with entrepreneurs or in corporate or nonprofit environments, is that leaders don't always communicate as effectively as they could. And communication is crucial. A recent study was done, and 83% of leaders felt like they were great communicators, but 54% of their employees felt like their leadership did not communicate well. So obviously there's a disconnect there. So how can you break some bad leadership habits? Now, I understand how bad communication habits come about. They come about because you're busy, because you want to give a direction, you want to get it done, you've got 15 other things on your mind, and you just kind of give a shorthand direction or statement, or even if you're inspiring or motivating, you do it quickly. And that is a bad habit. Good leadership comes with good communication, and good communication always has three pieces. So first, always communicate the why. Now, I don't mean just in a big company meeting when you're trying to get everybody on board with the vision. I mean in every conversation, communicate the why. Let's say you're asking someone about an update on a project. Remind them of why. You can do it casually. This project is going to be our signature project. It's how we're going to make our mark for the year. So I just need a quick update. You got 10 minutes? Or if you're asking someone to do something, I need you to take this to accounting. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but this bill is to get such and such paid so that we can make sure that our credit is good when we go to launch this other product. Or whatever. It doesn't have to be a huge, long 4-page explanation, but a sentence of why everything is important always helps people feel like they're part of the solution to something rather than just being ordered around. The second thing is always give context. Now, this is similar to why. The why is the bigger picture. The context is how this piece fits in right now. When you give people context, then they don't feel like you're looking over their shoulder or micromanaging them. They just feel like they're one big piece of the puzzle and that what they're doing is important. So if you're asking for an update on a marketing project, you can say, I have the board meeting tonight, and so I need an update on your project so that I can give them the update also, or I need to interface with graphic design, so I'd like an update from you. Give them context so they know that you aren't just nagging. And last but not least, summarize. Summarize what you heard them say. So if you've just asked for an update on something and they tell you, repeat it back to them. So what I heard you say was that this is done and this is in process and this will be completed by next Friday. Is that right? Because then they know that you heard them and the chances of misunderstanding are a lot less. So if you are in the bad habit of speaking in shorthand or being too busy to communicate effectively, this is the time for you to break that. It'll make a huge difference in your leadership, I promise. So start the year off by communicating, by including the why, giving context, and always summarizing.